I'm ready to strike and attack because the Bert is back, Freunde. Wir spielen ein weiteres Mal CrispyCruncher, Rockt, Guardians of the Galaxy. Hab ich die Rockt? Ich weiß gar nicht mehr. Auf jeden Fall, wir nähern uns so ziemlich dem Ende von diesem Spiel. Eine Wahnsinnsgeschichte mit den Guardians. Wir sind dabei, uns wieder zu formatieren. Drax hat überlebt. Und den holen wir uns jetzt. Den holen wir jetzt ab. Unser Drax. Gott sei Dank hat er überlebt. Meine Fresse. Ich hatte schon echt ein schlechtes Gewissen. Ja, ich habe ja nicht gewusst, dass er sowas macht. Ich habe gedacht, mal sehen, ob der große Wurm überlebt hat. Ich kann es mir eigentlich gar nicht vorstellen. Oh, es geht schon los.
Don't worry. If Drax is alive, I got money on that thing being dead. Whoa. He actually did it. Drax! Holy crap! You did, that worm you came out of it. Like you were inside it, and then you came out? That's amazing!
You doubted me, Peter Quill?
Nein!
You have no idea how relieved I am. I mean, I thought I'd never see you again.
Yes, the reasonable conclusion when I leapt from the ship would be that I perished. The creature did not give up easily. Our battle raged for hours. I felt proud. But I think I was happier butchering that hideous worm than when I got revenge on my daughter's killer. How could that be? I cannot find a reason for it. That worm has no importance to me. How can this battle mean more to me than ours against Thanos?
I don't know. Maybe this means that you moved on from your loss.
If that is true, then it is as I had feared. In the midst of battle, I felt such exhilaration and nothing else. I spared not a single thought for Kamaria. I think I am afraid that with each passing moment, her memory will continue to disappear.
Nein!
I fear that once I forget, Kamaria will die a second death.
Nein!
His feelings will not stop. I do not know how to proceed.
I don't think that's true at all. Your memories of your family will last forever. Kamaria will always be a part of you.
That is impossible. She is not a part of me. She is dead! I am not used to being afraid of anything. Oh, if only I were dead. These feelings would not cause me such distress. No matter how hard I tried.
You don't mean that, Drax. I mean, you can't.
I was not completely honest with you before. I did wish to protect the Guardians, but part of me hoped that I might see my daughter again in the afterlife. If such a thing does exist, I do not know. But the thought of reuniting with my family...
I know we aren't blood, Drax. And I know we can't replace Kamaria. But the Guardians are your family now. And we need you. Here.
Perhaps you are right. If I die now, I would leave you with the same loss I feel for Kamaria. Death can wait. Thank you, my friend. I feel more sure of my path forward.
Ah, Drax, du geile Sau. Bist der beste Mann.
Hey guys, it's all clear. Bring the ship down.
Now Let us return to your garbage heap of a ship. The galaxy is counting on us to stop Hala, and I have wasted enough time beside this rotting carcass.
Hey, it might be a garbage heap, but it's our garbage heap.
Most of that garbage is yours, Peter.
Oh, ich mag diesen Drax. Er ist so cool, Mann. Ich muss gerade überlegen, wer mich von denen allen am meisten um Lachen gebracht hat. Ich glaube, der Drax. Der ist schon ein richtig coole Socke, ey. Mann, jetzt habe ich aber genug Süßes heute früh gegessen, ey. Nee, zu viel Süßes ist voll ungesund, Mann, aber was soll ich tun? Oh. Ist so lecker. Mm.
All right. Huh.
You expecting any calls today?
Star-Lord, you
Aw.
must know why I am contacting you. Admit it. Admit what you have done.
Sorry. I don't recognize this number. Who is this?
You know who this is. Hala, the accuser. You have taken Baldin hostage, and I want him back. I do not know how you did it, but I want him back, now!
I want the Eternity Forge back in my hands. You return that to me, you get your son.
You think I will just forfeit it to you? Absolutely not.
Wow, so
Mother.
viel.
Well, look who it is.
Please, Mother. Just do as they ask.
What are you planning to do with him? If you harm him in any way, I will repay it 1,000-fold to you.
Well, that all depends on you. If you don't want anything bad to happen to your son,
No one threatens me.
I just did.
You are the most infuriating person I have ever encountered. I have always heard of the insolence of human beings, but meeting them in person is infinitely worse. I understand now why many have attempted to destroy your planet.
Well, that's a rude thing to say.
I am coming for you. I shall destroy nowhere. Then I will continue to Earth. There will be no home for you to run to.
Heieiei, die meint echt
She hung
ernst, ne?
up on me. I can't believe she hung up on me.
You're unbelievable, Quill. It seems you possess a unique ability. I've never seen anyone annoy my mother so much before. I fear she cannot be stopped. If you don't stand against her, no one will.
I know we've got an alliance, but you can't just interrupt when I'm on a call like that. You're supposed to be a hostage, remember?
Oh, I thought it would be more convincing if she saw me. I thought it would help.
If she's coming from nowhere, we've got to hustle.
Keep the engine running. I'll be back soon.
Müssen wir nicht noch Gamora holen? War da nicht noch irgendjemand? Hat doch jemand noch gefehlt, oder?
Don't you think Gam's gonna be a little pissed at you? And what are you gonna say?
I'm sure I'll think of something in a moment.
Word of advice, Pete? Think harder.
Gamora?
You've got some nerve, following me here of all places. I told you I was done. I'm not in a very charitable mood, Peter. Leave, or I'll make you leave. Or are you here to fight? I won't go easy on you.
Whoa, there is no need for violence here, okay? Let's just talk it out.
I've said enough.
Oh!
Whoa! You said you'd keep everyone together.
Ja, was mache ich denn gerade? Ah!
Hala is more powerful than ever.
Da hast du doch wohl nicht mehr alle.
Drax is dead.
Drax isn't
Nein.
dead.
What? Why didn't you open with that? Drax is alive? And you didn't bother mentioning it before?
Oh, sorry I didn't get the chance to mention it in the 2 seconds before you freaking attacked me!
He was devoured by that thing. You said he was gone.
I thought he was, but he's not! He killed that space worm and is now hanging on the Milano with everyone else. Drax is back to his, well, his normal self.
Ah!
What?
Ah! I just don't get it. Why does everything just work out for you? No matter what you do, everything just conveniently works out for the great Star-Lord.
It's just part of my Star-Lord charm, I guess. Just too good looking to be unlucky.
You are incorrigible. So Drax happened to survive, but you told him to sacrifice himself, knowing full well that it could kill him. Can't you even pretend to be bothered by that? Show me something. Anything. At least some semblance of remorse.
You're asking if I feel bad? Of course I feel bad!
Then why won't you show it?
Hey, what do you want from me? You want me to wander around crying? That isn't my style, Gamora.
You shrug through everything, free of consequence, while I feel punished for merely existing. I've done so many horrible things. I fought. I tortured a little
Ihr habt
girl,
gekämpft.
all because
Steht da,
I was
ihr
too
habt.
scared to stand up to Thanos. And now, my sister is dead. I'll never be able to forgive myself.
Die kann man bestimmt noch reparieren.
You made a mistake coming back, Peter. I can't help anyone.
It's not too late to save Nebula. We don't give up on our own. The Forge is still out there. We can bring her back.
It feels like too much to ask for yet another chance. But maybe this time, I can finally atone for what I've done. I close my eyes at night, and I'm right back here. I'm that frightened girl, unsure of what or who to trust. I want nothing more than that pain to be over.
You're the strongest person I know. You're not that little girl anymore.
Right. You're right.
Oh, emotional. Emotional. Nehmen Sie doch in den Arm, komm schon. Oder leg doch wenigstens den Arm um sie. Oder so ist auch in Ordnung. Heieiei. Emotional. Jetzt wollen sie nochmal alles in diese Episode bringen, ne? Wirklich Action, Drama, Emotionen. Meine Güte, ich hab schon Gänsehaut. Heieiei. Oh Gott, was passiert jetzt? Haben wir die Guardians jetzt wieder alle zusammen? Das wäre ja perfekt, das wäre ja wunderbar. Immer diese Ladezeiten. Jetzt mach doch mal hin. Ich will jetzt wissen, wie es weitergeht. Aha, speichert. Ja, speichert. Die Guardians sind wieder
Hey,
komplett.
Drax. Surprised to admit it, I'm actually glad to see you.
I too am glad you have not perished in a violent and agonizing way. Perhaps by sudden evisceration or Balinese organ chewing. I once saw a man have his organs chewed. Oh, how we laughed at his pain. Like this. But seriously, his pain must have been tremendous.
Yep. Definitely the same old Drax.
Absence does make the heart grow fonder. Unfortunately.
Juhu, da sind sie wieder alle.
Welcome home, everyone.
I am.
Groot says it's so good to see you all.
Look at you, Peter. Somehow you managed to get us all back in the same room. I didn't think we'd see each other after last time. Unless, you know, we ended up in the same prison. Again.
Good times.
Yeah. First off, I wanted to apologize. I was acting like kind of a...
Jerk?
Jackass?
Coward?
Oh, I am Groot?
Yes. I am sorry for all those things. Now, I wish I had better news for you, but, things have turned into a galactic war zone out there.
Yes. Hala has begun killing innocent people to resurrect her army.
And she's coming after us next.
Hala has the Forge, her son, and an unlimited army. Yet she still considers us a threat?
Actually, that's a long story. Baldin, come say hi.
Hello.
You have taken her son prisoner! You are not the pathetic warrior I so often think you to be.
I was not kidnapped. I am here to help.
Baldin is here to help us. He's a good guy. He promised to play bait for us.
Da bin ich ja noch gespannt.
Whatever stops her from what she's about to do. The killing. It can't go on like this.
This does give us emotional leverage.
But we still have not gained any tactical advantage since the last time we fought her.
Hala is heading for nowhere. For us. I'm open to suggestions on how we approach this.
Well, you've been on her ship before. I can analyze the readings from last time and see if there's a way to take out her weapons. When in doubt, look to the data. There's gotta be a weak spot or two we can exploit.
If Hala's ship has a weakness, I know you'll be able to find it.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Pete. I'll do my best.
Hala isn't going to go easy on us. We'll have to prepare to take her down.
I'll be on the bridge, Pete. Come talk to me when you get the chance.
I am Groot.
Thanks, Groot.
So, ja, dann werden wir noch mal mit allen reden, würde ich sagen, ne? Ein bisschen Zeit haben wir noch, Freunde. Sprechen wir erstmal mit Gamora.
Hey, Gamora.
Hey. I wanted to thank you again. What you said back at that training hall, I really appreciate it. If you hadn't have shown up when you did, I don't know what might have happened.
Well, thanks for not killing me.
Oh, come on. I wasn't actually going to kill you.
Yeah, you could have fooled me.
So, what was on your mind?
Oh, wollen wir emotional werden, Freunde?
So, I think that we should, you know, maybe talk. Just to talk about, you know, you and me. I mean, I just care for you. A lot.
I know.
Oh, you do? Okay. So, how do you feel?
Peter, I just, maybe...
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll just, we'll just put a pin right in it. Just that's the pin going in the, yeah. Just for later.
Oh Mann, ey.
I'm, worried about taking on Hala.
I know what you mean, but the others look to you as their leader. Put on a strong face for them.
Like this?
Keep working on it.
Oh Mann.
See you in a bit.
Peter.
Quill, I was waiting for you. I wish to apologize.
For what?
Was?
I realize I have not been the same since we slew Thanos. I was so consumed in my emotions that I uselessly sacrificed myself. My selfish act put the Guardians at risk. For that I am deeply sorry, and I hope you can accept my sincere apology.
Apology accepted, Drax. Don't worry about it.
Good. Now let us repress these feelings and never speak of them again. I will try to redeem myself once again in the coming battle against Hala.
So, that giant space worm. How'd you kill it?
It is a heroic tale that people will talk about for generations. I launched myself into the jaws of the worm creature, narrowly avoiding endless rows of teeth. I used my blades to slow my descent, shredding the creature's pulsating throat. Once within its noxious bowels, I detonated the drive cores of 6 dead ships. The explosion resulting from digestive fumes and flammable fecal matter was the most beautiful sight I have ever seen.
How the hell did you get out of there?
Peter, some may not know this, but when a creature is in its death throes, the sphincter relaxes. I was forced to swim through bile. Gland juices seeped into my nose and mouth until I emerged, moist, reeking, victorious.
Oh, Drax.
I look forward to repeating this tale many, many times for the others.
I'm sorry we left you for dead.
I do not blame you for your ineptitude. I also thought I was bound to die. It was a reasonable misunderstanding.
You ready for one last battle?
I do not believe this will be our last battle. But for Hala, it will be.
Later, Drax.
What happens later?
Oh Mann. Nehmen wir auch immer alles wörtlich, gell? Ah! Der Wurm!
How's it going, Bowie? Aw, it's a good boy. Or girl. Do space worms even have a gender?
So, eigentlich müssten wir ja zu Rocket, aber ich guck mal, ob ich noch ein paar finde. Guck mal hier.
I miss the stars. Being trapped in a sarcophagus for so long.
Star-Lord, I was hoping you might come by. I was ruminating on what you said earlier. Do you believe I could be a good leader? For the Kree?
Level-headed guy like you, yeah. I think you'd make a great leader. Kree could certainly use it.
Thank you, Star-Lord. Maybe I can reinvent the reputation of my people.
Ja, bitte.
It's just... I've been thinking about it for some time. And perhaps it's not as ridiculous an idea as I originally thought.
I know this is a touchy subject. It happened to me too. But how did you die?
Oh, well, years ago I worked at a reactor, mining and producing energy from my mother's war effort. There was an accident. As far as I know, no one made it out. My mother is different now. I don't even recognize her anymore.
We didn't really get to know each other that well. Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to tell. I am Hala's only child. Other than that, there is nothing very interesting about me.
Oh, come on, that can't be true. I mean, you gotta have, like, some kind of hobby.
I dedicated most of my youth to studying Kree history, as well as galactic law, science, and philosophy. Does that count as a hobby?
Oh my god, you are a total nerd.
I think that's fascinating, Baldin.
Oh, thank you, Mantis.
You know, for a Kree, you're pretty different.
I'll admit, most Kree are zealots, raised on the ideology that war and revolution are the only way to get things done. My mother taught me differently. She used to believe in reason and compromise before battle, but now, I'm probably a disappointment to her.
I gotta go. See you around.
Das beruht wahrscheinlich auf Gegenseitigkeit.
Peter, hello. I've been telling Baldin all about you.
About me?
I was just telling him how you rescued me from being held as prisoner back at Emnios, how your feelings guided you to my tomb, and you pried me from my stone prison.
I must admit, I did not think you were capable of such chivalry. Perhaps I was wrong about you.
Peter is one of the most heroic people I know.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'm more of a mixed bag, really. A little good, a little bad.
From where I'm standing, you're more than just a little good.
I'm glad you're back with us, Mantis.
Honestly, I'm glad too. I'm sorry I left before. I was just caught up in the moment, and the strain was too much on my emotions. I know it wasn't for very long, but being alone and surrounded by strangers was overwhelming. If Groot hadn't found me, I don't know what I would have done.
Once this is all over, what are you gonna do?
I hadn't considered it. I think maybe I'd like to travel. There's so much I never got to experience when I was locked away. It would be exciting to live my own life instead of laying down inside a box.
So, you and Baldin seem to be getting along.
I was trapped for years in a sarcophagus, and Baldin has been, well, dead. It's nice to be able to relate to someone and have shared life experience.
Well, that is adorable.
It's not like that.
I should go.
Die hat ja Gedanken gelesen oder sowas. Gut, dann gehen wir jetzt noch zu Rocket. Vielleicht finden wir hier unterwegs noch Groot. Dann hätten wir die Guardians erstmal alle abgeklappert.
I do not. You cheated.
Oh? Would you like a rematch?
No.
Tracks. Oh, es geht weiter.
I am Groot.
Listen.
I am Groot.
You ready to kick some holla butt?
I am Groot.
Wish we were all as optimistic about it as you are.
I can't believe we managed to get everyone back.
I am Groot.
Groot says the only reason we're all back is because of you. I'm inclined to agree.
Thanks, guys.
So cool von euch.
Hey, thanks for showing me your memory. It put a lot of things in perspective.
And speaking of, what did you show him anyway?
I am Groot.
Oh yeah, Stash Lord. I almost forgot about that upper lip atrocity.
See you around, buddy.
I am Groot.
You had me worried back there, Groot. Thought you were mad at me or something.
I am Groot.
Thanks, buddy.
Ach, die Guardians sind so cool,
What you
Mann.
got cooking?
Yeah, about that. I've been poring over the scans we got last time and we hit the Revenant. Good news is, I know what we gotta do to take Hala down. Bad news is, I don't know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna have to disable
Ich würde sagen, mit Quicktime-Events.
want any chance of beating this.
Das Beste.
Simple, right? No more gun, no more dead people. I mean, we'll still have to deal with Hala herself, who still might very well kill us slowly and agonizingly. But you know, baby steps.
Taking down her gun sounds like explosions might be involved. Are explosions involved?
Maybe. Right. So far as I can tell, there's a number of key points on the ship to factor in. Here, 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 and here. That's as far as I've gotten.
Okay. So lay it on me.
What do you want to know?
Huh. This place looks important.
Yeah, that's the computer core, where the ship's system can be accessed. We need someone to hack into the computer. It's vital in getting that weapon offline.
Wer kann das machen?
What's this?
The main hull system. You might not remember, but it was filled with those cryopods. And because somebody charged up the Eternity Forge, all those dead Kree are now alive Kree and will need to be dealt with. Big old hallway like this? Great place for a distraction.
What's this one?
Those are the access ways to the computer core. Kind of like the hard drive for the ship. If someone don't cover those access ways, reinforcements will be sent straight to the core and overwhelm the hacker in no time.
Is that the weapon?
Right. I've actually got a plan for this one. It's got a couple of points on the outside of the ship where the energy is focused before it discharges. But get this, these points aren't guarded. They're just out there in the open. Probably because the Kree don't think anyone's insane enough to attack a super weapon head on.
Are we insane enough to attack a super weapon head on?
We are. I mean, you are, since you'll be handling this part.
Wait, what?
Ich hab's
Me?
gewusst.
You're the one with the jet boots. I got a slew of homebrewed explosives and deflectors. You'll plant the explosives on each of those energy points, and then when Hala fires the weapon again, boom! It'll blow itself up.
And what if they fire the weapon before I'm done planting the deflectors?
Just finish before that happens.
Ja,
We
ist
need
ja
our
ganz
hacker
einfach.
to take down the shields and clear a way for you to plant the explosives. Someone to guard that hacker from any attacking Kree, and a third person to stage a distraction to keep them occupied. But as far as plans go, it's pretty insane. And,
Suicidal?
yeah, that word.
Well, that doesn't sound much different from our usual plans.
Yeah, it's becoming our signature style. Don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, I almost forgot. We need someone to grab Hala's helmet. Won't be able to trigger the weapon without it. It's probably in her quarters somewhere, so someone will have to steal it right out from under her nose. Or if it's on her head, right out from above her nose.
That sounds like you're volunteering, Rocket.
Oh yeah, tell the 40-pound guy to steal the helmet off a Kree accuser. Be serious, Pete.
All right, I'll pick who does what. Hacker, protector, distractor, helmet thief, and me.
Yeah, and if all that don't work, guess we'll just have to resurrect this guy and have him chop Hala's ships to pieces.
Good one.
That could actually work if the forge contains enough power. And if we could reacquire it.
Well, we'll we'll call that Plan B.
When in doubt, let magic save the day. You know, if this doesn't go our way, I just want to tell you,
Ich hab's gewusst.
yeah, me too. Hey, Pete.
Are you sure this plan is gonna work?
Nope, but I'm okay with that this time. You guys got my back, and that's all I need.
Ich hab's gewusst.
Thanks for sticking with me through all this. I was glad to have you at my side when everything was going wrong.
Hey, I don't need you getting mushy on me, too. Groot already fills that role nicely. But you're welcome.
You and Groot make up? Is the dream team back together?
Yeah, we sat down and talked it out. I think we both said stuff we regretted. But we're good now.
I am Groot.
Back at you, buddy.
I've got a role in mind for you, Rocket.
Oh, yeah?
Hack den Computer, das könnte er eigentlich machen.
I want you to hack the computer.
Logical choice. I won't let you down.
Catch you in a bit.
Ich hab mir schon gedacht, dass ich die Rollen
Pete
zuweisen muss.
got in touch with his feelings? That actually worked?
I am Groot.
Good one.
I am Groot.
If we're going to attack the Revenant, we all need a job to do. You're gonna infiltrate the bridge.
Ho, I am Groot.
Not sure Groot should be going off on his own, but you're in charge.
I believe in you, Groot. I'll see you around, buddy.
I am Groot.
Ja, mir wäre es lieber, der Ding beschützt den Hacker.
It is strange to have so many on the Milano now.
Hey, Drax. Later, Drax.
Ah, verdammt.
What happens later?
Hey, Drax. We've got a plan of attack ready to go. I've just got to divvy up the roles.
Of course. I trust you will grant me the most important job.
Verdammt, der Hacker ist doch der Ding jetzt,
You're on
ne?
protection duty. Make sure no one gets to the computer.
Yes. I will defend that inanimate piece of machinery with all of my strength.
Later, Drax.
What happens later?
Verdammt. Ah, verdammt. Eigentlich hätte ich... Ach, naja, egal. Der Hacker ist ja der Rocket. Da hätte ich am liebsten den Baum bei ihm gelassen. Er hätte für Ablenkung gesorgt und sie holt den Helm.
So, Rocket has this plan?
Just crazy enough to work one?
Yeah, the usual kind.
Not surprised. So what role do I play in this disaster?
You're sneaky. So, why don't you stealth down there and steal Hala's helmet?
Her helmet? All right. Sounds like a challenge. Leave it to me, Peter.
Pete, looks like Hala just entered the system. We're gonna have to hurry.
It's now or never. All right, guys, bring it in. So, here's the plan. We're making a run on Hala's ship to take that super weapon offline. I've assigned each of you an important role. Hacker, backup, distraction, and of course someone to steal that helmet. I will install the explosive, so when the trigger's pulled, the gun blows up right in Hala's face.
This will require everyone to work together flawlessly. I do not believe I have seen that happen. Ever. Are you sure this plan will work?
Yeah, we ain't exactly got a stellar track record when it comes to plans going our way.
We're still here, aren't we? That means something's working.
I trust each and every one of you to do what you do best. Now, things will go wrong, they always do. But we'll figure it out as we go. We have everyone we need to do that right here.
Uh-oh, here comes a patented Quill speech.
I mean, look at Rocket.
Damn it. Should not have drawn attention to myself.
What should I be looking at? Is there something stuck in his fur? Or his little pebble teeth?
You want me to stick something somewhere? I'll go get my gun.
He's the #1 smartass in the galaxy.
And damn proud of it.
You should be. Your self-confidence crushing wit is legendary.
Oh, Peter, over here. It's me, Drax, the Destroyer. I volunteer to go next.
Oh, I could never forget you, big guy.
Do not hold back. Tell me what I am. Oh, this should be enjoyable.
A perfect murdering machine who, despite all odds, has become more bloodthirsty than ever before.
You are too kind, Peter. I am getting emotional.
So geil. Ehrlich.
And
Don't.
Gamora.
Peter?
I didn't think two people with so little in common could become such amazing friends. But here we are. And I am always gonna have your back.
And I'll have yours. Thanks, Peter.
Krieg mal ja
And
Gänsehaut.
what about Mantis?
What about me? I don't know what's going on here.
Our newest and most peculiar friend.
We are friends? I have friends? Yeah! Thank you, Peter!
And last, but certainly not least, Groot.
I am Groot.
My dear, sweet, loyal friend.
I am Groot.
The goose to my Maverick. Sure, we have our differences, but we all share something in common.
Arrest records.
Trust issues?
I am Groot?
Dependency on oxygen-rich atmospheres to survive.
Not exactly. Because when it comes right down to it, we are all we've got. Life has taken a lot from us, but we're all still here. As long as we have each other, we can beat anything. Hala doesn't stand a chance.
That was actually a good speech.
Yes! Everyone is feeling inspired.
Let's
Dankeschön.
rock and roll.
Let's rock! Juhu! Aber Freunde! Heieiei! Finale Part. Das nächste Mal. Wenn es heißt CrispyCruncher rockt Guardian of the Galaxy. Ah. Das war jetzt. Ich finde es ein bisschen blöd, dass ich die Rollen nicht besser verteilt habe. Ich hätte am liebsten Groot bei Rocket gelassen. Naja. So, und da geht's auch das nächste Mal weiter. Wahrscheinlich morgen. Das Finale von Guardians of the Galaxy. Meine Güte, ich bin schon total aufgeregt. Vielen Dank fürs Einschalten an der Stelle. Wenn euch das natürlich gefallen hat, würde ich mich natürlich über ein Like und einen Kommentar freuen. Ansonsten hoffe ich, euch in einem nächsten Stream wiederzusehen. Haltet euch knackig. Ich wünsche euch noch einen schönen Tag. Bis bald und tschüss.